Hello, this video is going to help with the uninstalling and then reinstalling of the molten bronze entry handle. We will also talk about swapping out the key cylinder. This is a 7680 Wiltshire entry handle. We are going to start by removing the interior knob. We'll push in on the side tab, remove the knob, and place that off the side. We will install it later. For these purposes, we are going to use a power screwdriver to help with the speed in the video. Please keep in mind that my torque setting is set to 0 to keep from over tightening any of the product. We are going to remove these two escutcheon screws that hold the interior plate on. Set them off the side. We're going to remove the interior plate. Next, we have the 4 screws that are on this spindle plate. We're going to remove those. We need to keep in mind that these are different screws for the top than they are in the bottom. We're going to set the spindle plate off to the side. We're now going to remove the foot cap button. This threads onto the washer. And then there's a Phillips screw that holds this in. The unit can now be removed from the exterior of the door. To swap out the cylinder, this time we are using a hand screwdriver to keep from over tightening. We are going to remove this screw and the small clip that's underneath, removing the cylinder. We're going to take our new cylinder. We're going to line it up. Teeth point towards the upper pin section of the cylinder core. Remove the key. Place this in the cylinder. We're going to reinstall the screw with the clip. Again, in this part, we're using a hand tool to keep from over tightening this screw. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to make sure that the deadbolt latch is extended. This can be done by using a flathead screwdriver, inserting it into the cams portion of the latch and extending out the latch. This will help to keep a binding issue down. We're going to take the exterior and get ready to reinstall. We are going to turn the tailpiece towards the edge of the door and then back up so it will align with this cam. Inserting the tailpiece in, then the rest of the entry handle. It'll now sit flush up against the door. It's not a bad idea to check this thumb latch for operation. We're going to retake our interior spindle. And again, for purposes of speed with this video, we're going to use a power screwdriver. Again, the torque setting set on 0. We're going to install one screw first here. This will help hold the unit in place. Again, I'm just getting these tight enough to hold everything in place and get this lined up. I am not tightening it down full. This is where I'm going to use my hand screwdriver. And again, just snugging this up. Do not want to over tighten. This can lead to a binding issue. After I snug these up, I will check my thumb latch again for operation. Now I'm going to insert the slot of the thumb turn into the tailpiece of the cylinder. Lining that up, setting it over. It will now sit flush along the door. I'm going to use my power screwdriver and just start the screw. Same for the bottom. And I'm going to snug them up with a hand tool. Again, not over tightening. This is a good part to check your thumb latch operation to make sure it's not binding or dragging. We're going to install the knob next, the hole, and the tab. Line that up. Take your flathead screwdriver, push in the tab, and insert until the tab clicks back into the square hole. Our last operation will be installing the foot cap with the washer. Again, just putting that in slightly, then I'm going to snug with the hand tool. Again, the cap is threaded. We're going to check the operation with the key. Putting the key in, turning, back in, and the key removes. Thank you very much.